One of the things I love about this massage place, not a store,
Parlor?
business. No, that's bad. No, we don't like those. Those are like a whole different thing.
Is that a whorehouse?
Well,
That's a legit question.
We'll talk offline, Tara.
Okay, sorry.
It was a business. It's not just one. Like sometimes when it's a massage studio or like a massage, like when there's one masseuse there, that's
Like
different
that rents out a space.
Yeah,
and like
versus
a health
this
and
is an
wellness
actual
spot.
business. Like a spa. That was the word. Like a spa. So anyhoodly.
Not a brothel.
I was not here, henceforth here, that Princess Paula was not frequenting a brothel or any type of establishment, nor do I work at one, or do I visit them. That's just what... Welcome to Royally Unhinged, the podcast. It's all things networking, marketing, and a wee bit of wizardry. I'm one of your co-hosts, Princess Paula, along with my other lovely co-host,
Tara B.
and together, the two of us are
Royally Unhinged.
I was going to say something else, and then my brain malfunctioned.
It's been a hot minute since
You
we've
know,
been in here.
friends, countrymen, Romans, non-Romans, lend me your ears. Welcome to season 3. We are now entering season 3. 3. That's right.
Our Golden Girls era.
It is. Thank you for being a friend. Wanna thank you. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Yeah. So our theme.
I don't know all the lyrics. I just know the first part.
Theme for season 3.
Theme?
Our theme. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yes.
Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Our theme for season 3 is Golden Girls. Because, you know, everybody needs a friend.
You're gonna be golden. Wait, that's not the word.
Nope. Okay, so all kinds of... Let's just kind of... We've had season 1.
Yes.
We've had season 2.
And that's normally what comes before 3.
Then they are... I was going to say our client base, our follower base, our citizenship. What do you call the people that follow a podcast?
Our unhingers.
Our fan base. Yes. I might have to move the microwave.
Our brains are braining
the
today.
microphone. I tried recording stuff at home. I was doing a video. I was making a video the other day, and I decided to use like the little microphone.
The handheld one.
You are not wrong. I blow that thing out. I was like, it was all like, I'm loud.
It's actually probably good that you have yours on that side and not on this side.
Oh, you're right. I haven't converted yet. Okay. Anywho,
if you notice, we're not in our
we
seats from season 2.
So every season we swap sides. Just so that when you look at it the next season, I'll be hanging from the ceiling and she'll be popping up from the floor.
I'm gonna dig a hole and I'm gonna be like Diglett from Pokemon. Just gonna pop out.
And I'll just be hanging like Spidey, like, hello. That actually would be kind of funny.
I was gonna say Spider-Man's not British, but Tom Holland is.
There you go. See? I knew it in my Spidey sense. Yeah. So we have a whole new list of topics for season 3. But if you have some topics, it's getting fun, Tara, because people text me now, like after they listen to our podcast, I'll get texts about what they think and ideas. But I just want to say to you too, if you have a topic idea,
Yes, let us know.
because that would be great.
I actually really love when I get the comment notifications on like YouTube or Spotify or something. I don't think we can get comments on Apple. Maybe. If you can, let me know or just leave a comment. But I love getting the comments because like, oh, which one was it? I think it was this last one about the Facebook food things that you can get off Marketplace. That you guys just keep giving me the comments.
I didn't tell you. Oh, I can touch Tara again. I never told you, darlings, our Golden Girls era. So after the whole Babushka one came out, the last one of season 2, So I texted my cousin because she was the one that she and I used to have the matching babushka hats. And I texted her the picture and I was telling her about podcasts and she goes, I still have mine. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I took it out the other day and was looking at it. She's like, I still have mine. I'm like, God, I don't have mine. I'm so jealous. But I might have to get a little photo from her to...
Did you actually physically watch that one or did you just listen to it?
Oh, I was watching.
So you like the part where there was the edited, no photo. Because we were going to put a photo of Paula in her babushka, but she never got it to us.
Because it's gone. It's gone. I remember the box it was in. I can still visualize it. Any hoodly. Let's keep going. So season 3. Once again, there is still the opportunity if you want to be a sponsor. And if you want to be a sponsor, you can let us know. And you have 2 options.
You do have 2 options. You can either sponsor us and we will just do a podcast right here in our studio. And we will talk about you and all your wonderful businessy things in your life. Or if you would prefer for us, high energetic ridiculousness of a train coming right at you at your location of place. Yep.
Englishing today is not correct.
You can sponsor us and we can come out to your place of business, your organization, whatever it is that you do. And we will do a podcast on location at your spot and we will still talk about all the wonderful things, but we will tailor that topic of that day to your industry and all the great things.
Okay, let's jump right into the good stuff, to the goodness, because people that they watch...
Start your timer.
And oh, good heavens. The people that watch and listen to our podcastorino, this is what we're all about. We're all about...
I'm watching what she's trying to do.
Meep, boop, beep, boop, boop, meep, boop, meep.
She just turned on the camera on her iPad for some reason, in case you're all curious.
Oh my gosh, girl. Okay, today, what kind of value can we give to you? If you're a business, if you're a professional, corporate...
A rock star?
Entrepreneur, someone who's trying to make money for a living. Which I guess you could be someone that just doesn't have to make money. True. Okay, this is not my topic for today, but I do want to talk about this because this is my segue in. Not to be confused with the Segway that you ride. Okay, let's go off the rails just for a second. So the Segway that you ride, it took me a while.
Yeah, it was in one of the episodes we did.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm listening to an audiobook right now. Stay with me, friends. I'm listening to an audiobook right now, which is fantastic. It's really good. And in it, there's an accountant, a money person. And when the private eye goes into the office of the money person, he has clearly so much money. Like it's very
bougie.
Yes. But one of the things I liked is he gives the private investigator a glass of water from a crystal cut drinking glass that has the logo of the accounting firm etched into the crystal of the glass. And I was like, that's brilliant. You want to talk about high-end...
That's class right
merch there. That when people come into your office... Because you see it sometimes maybe with realtors and whatnot. They have their own coffee cups. Mm-hmm. Branded.
Yep.
And then you go in and they're like, here. And they get you a cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. But imagine etched crystal drinking glasses.
That's fancy. That's bougie.
And it made me think, there's a whole other level that we haven't even tapped into. And I wonder if it's just because that's just not where you and I, that's not our playground.
What do you mean? Talking about promotional items?
No, being at that kind of bouginess.
Oh.
I was just thinking, sometimes, not that we're average. It's not what I'm saying. But because I don't live and play in that arena where I'm wearing ridiculously expensive designer clothes and... my the pen that I use is worth more than my car. And I have crystal. Gotcha. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think I do. That's not our clientele that we're focused on.
Maybe that's what it is. And I've never really thought of that before, that But maybe people at that level, if you're listening and watching, hello, why aren't you sponsoring? But like a lot of the things that we say will still apply.
Yeah. I mean, I think it all applies. I mean, marketing in general. I mean, it's...
But maybe it's people's budgets. Because perhaps if we were working with people who did have the budget to buy crystal drinking glasses, like cut glass, nice.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
I think
Thoughts?
it's just a little... I don't know, because I feel like I probably do have at least one client that kind of is like that.
Maybe it's just me. Like, I don't...
Or maybe two, actually. I might have two, but like their budget, like their focus on what's important to them could be more like the materialistic things versus putting it into their marketing budget, you know?
That's good. Yeah, like how you show up, your presence.
Like their
how
brand is more important than the action items to get leads in. So like their brand is almost more important than leads.
That's good. This is...
But their brand could bring in all the leads. Like it's just a different tactic. Like it's focusing on brand versus digital marketing or...
Well, and to be fair, if you got a set of cut crystal glasses for your office, that's a one and done. That's not giveaway merch that you're constantly buying. So that's kind of setting up your office going, how do we want to present, again, as part of our brand, so that when people walk in...
It's an experience.
This is key. Okay, so actually I'm glad we're stopping here. I'm still going to bring in what I was going to talk about today, but I think this is really important because that is part of your brand, from what you wear, how you show up. But if you do have a brick and mortar or an office, what does that portray?
Yeah.
Right? Like what kind of experience are you getting?
Yeah. At the agency that I used to work at, I mean, we wanted like the experience that you came in. Like we had our little coffee pot area, like we had little spot for snacks, like we had, like it's an experience when you walk in, but even how we laid out everything, like the design on the inside, like it was very like rustic industrial, like that was just our brand. So, and that's kind of a modern-ish sort of theme.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Aesthetic. Word of the day, podcast word of the day, aesthetic. That's a good word.
That is a good word. But you know, we had certain things okay, let's take it to this aspect, because we had like this little tea section, that the lady that I worked for, her husband made. So it made like 2 cubicles.
Okay. Oh, not like drinking tea.
No.
Oh.
No, like an actual tea.
Okay.
So it was like this. And then, so it had a wall.
Like with desks.
I mean, the desks weren't in it. It was just like a divider.
Oh, okay.
So it was a
T-shaped
divider. A T-shaped divider, but in the middle section of the wood,
Yep.
they ended up getting this custom cut, like rusty-ish, sort of tarnished, I guess I should use that word instead. But like panels that went on the inside that they were custom laser and etched, like cut out of part of our logo all around.
Oh, cool.
It. So like all of the panels on this thing had like our icon from our logo like all around it and like a fun design. But then like you think about like your cup too though, like all your stuff is branded and etched with the crown everywhere. So, but just saying like back to... Okay,
but that's a little different than aesthetic to what something looks and feels like.
Yeah. But it was, I mean, that just added like an extra little like bouginess to it.
A little zhuzh.
And then over at our wall by our kitchen table, our dining area where we would all sit and have breaks. That's, I think, the only thing that we ever used that table for, like once in a blue moon. But we had 3 Star Wars posters, like the original Star Wars posters hanging up on the wall. So it was just like, oh, and then we had...
Did anybody ever come in? Did customers come into your office?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had people just stopping in all the time. I mean, it was a brick and mortar, so like you could just walk in and just talk with us, or I mean, we had tons of people, business friends, clients.
Oh, I have so many things I want to ask you. Okay, I have my brain's just, my pen's broken. I can't write down notes.
Oh no!
It just said low battery.
That's the notification that came up. So it's just like it was an experience when you came in. Like We always put up a Christmas tree in the corner in the front. So like if people had to wait for somebody to
What
be
was the
ready,
experience? What was the aesthetic you guys were trying to communicate?
that it was just like a fun, kind of goofy place, but it was very like comforting. Like it wasn't like you're not walking into a hospital where everything is like stark white and it's like a little daunting and scary. Like we wanted to make it more of like we're here as like a part of your, I mean, our tagline that we had was basically your marketing department for hire.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
It was like we become an extension of you and who you are. We want our space to feel like it's an extension of just a good go around sort of happy-go-lucky people.
Yeah.
That was a really long explanation of what our aesthetic was.
Okay, so if you're watching or listening, I want you thinking about this right now as well. I want you to think about, so obviously when we're talking about a physical space, this applies more to if you have a brick and mortar, an actual space that's your office that people come to, or a store that people walk into, a restaurant that they walk into. But this also can be about the brand you portray. So there will be people, I'm sure, well, not that will be, there are people who are just kind of like, we don't care. That doesn't matter. We don't care what people walk into. We're a construction company, or we're a fill in the blank. So they probably think there are people out there that are like, our work will speak for itself. We don't really care if somebody walks into our office, what our office looks and feels like, whatever. This is just where we store our supplies, or this is just where we print out invoices. So we don't care. Now, there are people out there that are just like,
I'm just
whatever.
like thinking
They
in my
don't
head.
understand the importance of the experience now.
True. I'm just thinking in my head like of somebody who's like, I don't care. My office, I have people come in once in a while or maybe all the time. And they're like hoarders. So it's just like they have boxes and boxes everywhere. And it's like,
Okay, I'm going to push a little farther into this because...
how many times has she touched me?
I'm so happy to be back on this side again, because it just makes it so much easier for me to touch Tara. Welcome to season 3.
And then she missed touching me right there.
Oh, that was my side eye whale. Okay, so because there are some people, right? Like there are people that are like, I don't care. I don't care how messy something is. I don't care whatever the thing is. I love you for you, and it doesn't matter, and I can look past all that. Great. I think that's great. Sometimes I can be judgy McJudgerton.
Well, we all can.
Right. I'm just a professional. So I think though when people, well, actually stay with me on this tangent for a second, guys. I'm going off the rails a little bit. If you go on Facebook for more than 5 minutes, you will see that people have opinions about everything.
Gasp, what?
I know. So if you think that people aren't noticing what your business looks like, your office looks like, your restaurant looks like, false. They do. And they are judging you. They are making decisions. They are making buying decisions based on these things.
Surely are.
So what kind of, if you do have you don't have to have cut crystal glasses that are engraved, but what is the aesthetic of your place?
Yeah.
Is it more industrial? Is it playful? Is it comfortable? Is it library aesthetic? Is it mid-century modern? Like having, even you were talking about that all-white hospital. There are some people that absolutely love that, and they want that like sterile kind of
no color,
minimalist.
No pop of color. We do not have we got lots of pop of color over here besides our personalities.
That's who we are. But I think that is something that as a business, and if you're not sure what people's experience is, ask some of your friends to walk into your business, your office, your studio, your restaurant. Get someone to walk in and say, what are the first things that you notice? Mm-hmm. What is your experience when you walk in? Mm-hmm. How do you feel? What do you notice? Mm-hmm. So important.
I agree. Because it's literally an extension of what your company is, what your company does, what your personal brand is. Because the agency that I was working for, the aesthetic of that entire place was 100% like I knew who owned that company based off of just like who she was, what her personality was, what her likes were. It was an extension of her. Mm. So I guess
everything, Tara. Lighting,
Oh,
smell.
yeah.
Do you know how many people I know that create their own custom scent? Like people that diffuse oils and they will create their own custom scent
See,
for their
that's-
office. With all these kind of, and I notice those things. Like when I walk into a place, I'm like, man, it smells good. If you're a restaurant, maybe you have like fresh bread or cookies baking or whatever. I mean, think of Cinnabon.
Yeah. You know the Cinnabon smell. You know if there's one there.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that for them, that's part of their brand and that's the pull.
Yep.
There's so many places that when you walk in, there could be a smell. There's certain colors that go with it. There's just a feel.
And it all comes back to it's part of your brand. This is why I go over with people too. Like, you can't just set something up and like do your brand later because like it's got to all match. Like, you have to be consistency.
Yes.
You have to be consistent across. If you do have a brick and mortar, if you have an online store, if you like, everything has to go together. So it's not just like, I can't build a website for somebody without having like a brand guide. If you don't have a brand guide, you need to get a brand guide.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because that shows what type of imagery. And I'm not even talking about like the look and feel of the imagery. Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's more like if there's any sort of filters that are on there, like, is it more washed? Is it more saturated? Are the images so there's that, but it's any type of patterns that you're using, because maybe those patterns you could use in your brick and mortar as part of your design that you have. We had one of our clients that just opened up their their new space, and I helped revamp their brand a little bit, and Paula helped them with some of their Google stuff and some other things. So we've been working with them on and off, but they just opened their brick and mortar
store.
They've been building up to this point for the past year. So I ended up doing a little bit of a rebrand. I got them a brand guide. They had patterns, they had images, they had colors, they had
And it
fonts.
looks good. It's them.
It is so them, and it's like slightly edgy, but like they have a really good wholesome message of what's behind it.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to have
The store
that
fits them.
experience, like that aesthetic across brand and then storefront across all that you're involved with.
Okay, and here's what's cool, because again, I don't want to call them out, because they did not sponsor this podcast, so we're not giving them too much free advertising.
They will. They know it. They just texted me about it yesterday, actually.
Oh, really?
That they
Then
wanna-
maybe this could be their podcast.
Well, they want us to come out there and do it there.
Okay, never mind.
But so
here's
that will
what's
be
really
one.
cool is watching how they evolved, because when I first started working with them, they had like many people do, a home-based business, right? A lot of people start out in your basement, in your garage, in a shed. People start out in their home until you're able to grow into
I know that's
a
the
space.
thing. I'm not laughing at it because there's like she sheds and there's like that's a
He
legit
sheds and a
thing.
wee shed. Ours is a wee shed. It's a wee shed. So, but
Mine's
when I
just a
first went to
junk
visit
shed.
them, and they were like in the lower level of their house, and I remember the first time I walked in to this whole point. Remember the first time walking into the space, and I was like, huh. Because I was trying to get a feel for who are they, what's their brand. And there was all kinds of interesting 3D printed type just so much random things and kind of lots of gorilla things.
Yep.
I don't want to tell too much because I don't want to give away who they are. And I remember walking in going, it's hodgepodge. It was very hodgepodge. Now with the store that they just opened, there is a look and a feel.
There's
and
a direction
brand,
of
and it's
where
so
they're
cool.
going, and it is so amazing and awesome to just see. So stay tuned for more on them because I know that they want to sponsor, and we will be out there and we will be able to show you their space.
Yes.
But until then.
Henceforth. But I really want, if you're watching or listening, for you to have somebody else, not yourself, because you're so used to walking into your office and your store and your place that you don't see what the customer sees. Have a neutral other person come into your store and say, okay, so what do you notice? What do you smell? What do you see? What do you feel?
I want to know what some of those answers are. What do you smell?
I'll tell you what, I'm a smeller person. I didn't want to say smelly.
She actually, as soon as she got into when she arrived today, first thing you said was,
Oh, it smells like toast.
Yep.
Right away. It's like I just came from an office. I had to go and do a quick office visit before I came here, sign some stuff. And as soon as I walked into the building, immediately I was like, oh, they have mold in here. So once upon a time, I used to work for a restoration company. I worked for a national restoration company for 6 years. And my boss oftentimes would bring me as the nose, because there'd be clients who were like, we can still smell this. And he's like, Paula, I can't smell anything. Will you come with me? I'm like, sure will. So I could walk into a space and be like, yep, they're not wrong. I can smell this. I can smell this. I can smell it. And I would just be able to be like, yep, it's still in the house.
My husband's really weird with that. And milk. Like, he knows
Milk?
before it
goes bad?
Yeah. Like, he knows if it's, like, bad.
Okay, that's interesting.
I
I just
can't
had some
smell
sour
it.
cream last night, and technically it was past the expiration, but only a couple days. So I was smelling, going,
It's
"Is it
fine.
though?" We have to do a whole episode on expiration dates and how it's a big joke.
Oh, we really
it's a big
actually should.
farce.
That's a good one.
So that I'd write it, but I don't think my pen works. Oh, it does. Okay, so any hoodly, how does your place smell? I notice this when I walk into a place, if it's got a really great smell to it, and if people are curating that aesthetic.
So I was just going to go off of that a little bit with smells, because that's one of your senses. So eyesight, being able to see, touch, smell, like those are all part of your taste. So those are all part of your senses. You can't necessarily walk in and taste their floor or their building. Like,
Okay, now that's just disgusting.
But what I want to get at with smell is that we all have memories. So, like, especially if you walk into a place and it smells like cookies, it smells like your grandma's best cookies ever. That is unlocking a memory, an experience in somebody. So that's like a psychological, like, trigger for them. Like, oh, this place is really homey. It's like your grandma's house. Like, it's grandma's cookies. Like, it's that warm, gooey feeling that you get. So it's like, even thinking about what your place smells like.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, having
Does
that
it smell
tie
clean?
in. Does it smell clean? But having that tie in to something that maybe is, like, meaningful to you. If it's, like, spruce or something because you really like the outdoors, or, like, that's part of your brand or whatever it is. Because when people are walking into your building, office, whatever it is, they're associating that with some other experience that they've had. It could be good, it could be bad, but
And those
hopefully
are
for
some
most
of the
part, it's
first
good.
impressions. Like,
Yeah.
besides the customer service that they're going to receive, besides how quick something, gets turned around, besides the cost of things, they're going to notice that.
I mean, honestly, if they walk in and it smells like rotten fish and Thai food or something, they're probably gonna just turn back around and walk out, and that's their first take on you and your business.
Here's another one. Speaking of senses, one of the senses you didn't mention, hearing.
Oh, yeah.
I am so aware of the music that's playing. Where was I? I was, okay, well,
Was
obviously.
this the Amish one where because they don't play music?
No. I was just in a store. Oh, where was I? Because I made a comment about the playlist. Oh my gosh, where was I? It was just in the last 3 days. And I went into a dentist's office. It was a dental office. And I walked in there and I kind of noticed, I said, who picked your playlist today? Because it was really kind of grunge 90s music. And so not only am I a smeller, I hear everything. So I'm that person that if you go to a restaurant with me and there's just like ambient music in the background, I'll start singing along because I hear.
I do that.
And I know what the song is. Even if it's like Muzak, I notice it. There's a grocery store. There's a couple grocery stores that are always playing Gen X 80s music. And I was like, well, like every time I go in, the playlist is always like 80s music, which is so well done. So even those things, like who's curating your playlist?
We just went to an antique store. It was more of a vintage store, not straight antiques, but we went to one and they had like the big record player. They were actually taking records off, and it was like all 70s and 80s vibes, which is right in my alley. And I commented to them because they were playing the record over the speakers and everything. So I was about to walk out and I turned around and said to them, I was like, by the way, spot on playlist.
Oh.
This is it. I
Okay.
wanted to say too, because I've been to other ones though, like other stores, other businesses and stuff that I walk in and it's dead silent.
And it's weird.
It's so weird.
I don't want to hear myself
like it.
breathing.
No.
Or
and
I
was the only other person in the store.
Because then you don't even want to look through things because it feels very awkward.
Or like you feel like you should be like making conversation
Yes.
with the person there. Or like
Yes.
it's way too weird.
$20 online to buy a portable speaker that will play all day long in your place of business and every night just recharge it and go. There's also like, I love to listen to the radio station from my hometown because it has the best mix of music. Find a radio station. Most of the radio stations, like even on iHeartRadio now, they'll play all day long in your office and they'll play really good mix. If you're not paying for Spotify or you're not paying for that, just go to iHeartRadio. It's free.
I'm one that I can't work without listening to some sort of music or anything.
Oh, that's
Are
me.
you one? Okay.
That's always been, but it depends on the day. Like there are some days where I just want like 432 hertz playing in the background for my brain. Sometimes it's classical. Okay. I am so attuned to sound and music, and don't tell me I've got some weird neurological whatever. But some days if I'm working at my computer and I'm at my home office and I put a playlist on, if it's not the right playlist, I have to change it because it actually distracts me. If the music isn't right, it will distract me. It has to be
with how you're feeling about the day and like just to get you motivated across the line. Like that's what I don't know.
True story. I can't listen to country music during the day because it gets me so emotional because all the country music songs,
sad.
And they're just all like, I love you. So usually I don't know, 10 minutes into a country playlist, I start crying and I call my husband. I'm like, I just love you so much. I'm so glad I found you. And I'm like, can't do it. It's not good.
I love the ones though, like my husband will every once in a while, he'll really surprise me and put up like a super alternative like 90s band that I haven't heard in like since the 90s. And it totally just triggers something else in me. Like when I was going through like my I wear Volcom and I got my etnies in my skater phase. Like, have we all gone through a skater phase? I feel like
there's probably some of us before others.
I feel like we all go through a skater phase, but it's like it unlocks something totally like I'm back in the 90s again and just like a stupid teenager and like all this stuff.
Back in the 90s
It's just like
again.
It's so funny. Some of the songs are there's a song that I used to listen to. My dad actually introduced me to, which he introduced me to another band, Jupiter. He's gonna yell at me because I can't remember that. It's Jupiter something. It's really good though. But there was a song that he introduced me to a while ago. I think it's Sweet High Hang Low or something like that, or Aim High Aim Low. I can't remember the name of it, but I used to listen to it when I used to work at Minuteman Press, the print place. When I used to work there, and I was doing bindery and stuff. So I would listen to this song like literally all day as I'm like cutting the stuff or I'm folding stuff in the back or whatever. This is totally tangent. One of the times I was listening to this song, I had my earbuds because it wasn't wireless earbuds at the time. So they were actually like plugged in. I had the cord. I was by the folding machine and I bent forward a little bit too far. And the folding machine took the cord and it pulled out. I don't know if I ever told my boss about that. The machine didn't break, but my earbuds did.
Okay,
they were
unrelated and kind of sad and terrible. I've had a lot of videos coming across my TikTok feed lately of people falling into machinery, not unlike your headphones. Very graphic and terrible. Let's move on, shall we?
There was a weird...
Oh, it's been awful. Please be careful at work. Thank you, OSHA.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, hold on. Let's get back to the smells for a minute. Because another thing, what we're talking about, and again, this wasn't what the podcast was going to be about, but this is actually really good. And for you businesses, I want you taking notes. What does my place smell like? What does it sound like?
What does it look like?
Yeah. How does it feel when people walk in? What kind of feeling do we evoke? So I went and got a massage 2 days ago, and I did make a post about it. But again, I'm not giving too much free advertising for places. But one of the things I love about this massage place, not a store,
Parlor?
business. No, that's bad. No, we don't like those. Those are like a whole different thing.
Is that a whorehouse?
Well,
that's a legit question.
We'll talk offline, Tara.
Okay, sorry.
It was a business. It's not just one. Like sometimes when it's a massage studio or like a massage, like when there's one masseuse there, that's
like
different
that rents out a space.
Yeah,
and like
versus this is an actual business, like a spa. That was the word, like a spa. So anywhoodly,
it's not a brothel.
Oh my gosh. I was not here. Henceforth, that Princess Paula was not frequenting a brothel or any type of establishment, nor do I work at one, or do I visit them. It's just what, if you've listened this far into the podcast, please drop a comment below if you know what they are. Okay, so anyway, what I love about this particular spa massage place is when you walk in, it smells so good. Like, it smells divine. And they have very peaceful Zen music. And then when they take you back to the rooms, it's a darkish hallway that has all of these like beautiful lanterns and lamps. Like, it's a whole experience. Like, so it's smell, hear, feel. It's amazing. They warm your robes for you.
I did something like that at some point. I was visiting my sister in Georgia, and it was like a foot massage thing. I can't remember, but it was like it was like
a spa. Like, it's a spa.
Yeah, but
place.
it wasn't like an individual. Like, it was very dark. It was very like relaxing. It was moody. Like, they had candles, they had whatever, but each person like had their own like massage chair, like actual like the vibrating one. But like, all of you had like your own person that would like massage your feet, and then I think it was like hand and feet massage thing. So it's just like a very relaxing whatever, and you basically just you're in a robe, you just lay there like, and you just have this whole experience like this.
It helps to relax you. It helps to create the mood.
It's a really good experience.
You know what I've noticed, Tora, lately? More and more places are clearly figuring out the need for good customer service and a good experience, because I cannot tell you how many places I walk into now where they say, welcome in, Menards. When you walk in, their customer service people will be like, welcome in. And I just kind of stopped and looked, and I was like, huh, well done. Well done.
They're following that KT place experience. The Quick Trip.
Quick Trip. I was like, what is she?
Well, I was debating whether
KT
to actually
Lang.
say
I was like,
it,
the
but
Canadian country singer? Like, what do we...
No.
However, fun fact, useless trivia, way back in the dark ages when I was a teenager and I worked at a store, I remember we had sales
not
training.
that old.
It was back when there was black and white televisions and ink hadn't been invented yet. But I remember when we were trained as salespeople, we were trained to always make eye contact and say, hi, welcome. Because thieves, shoplifters, are less likely to shoplift if you've made eye contact with them and greeted them. I don't know if that's the case anymore, friends, because I've seen a whole lot of surveillance video type things.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
the thieves are thieving, even if you look at them.
Thieves be thieving.
They just look. Speaking of which, here's another random fact. I love watching these videos. There are YouTube channels of gas station convenience stores where they show all the videos of the people thieving, and they narrate them, and it's the funniest thing you've ever watched. So they take all the surveillance from the,
that would be
a
good.
gas station. I can watch these for hours, and I do. And so it'll show the person walking into the gas station. So they'll show the whole progression of the person in the store with all of the security cameras.
Oh my gosh.
And then the guys narrate it over it, and they're like, well, here, and they have the best, they'll make up fake accents. They're like, well, here comes Slippery Hands Joe, and he's coming in today after pumping his gas. And is he going to go to the bathroom? Nope, he's going to make a hard right turn around the chip aisle, and he's going to, like, it is so funny.
It's like you're at a dog racing derby, like,
I'm gonna have
here
to
we
show
got
one.
to and he
It's
turns to the
so
right.
funny. And watching people, like, do people not realize there's cameras everywhere? These people that look around and think they're not on camera.
I feel like security, this is a slight tangent, I feel like security cameras in general are just like, people just don't care anymore. Because how many times do you see on like the Ring app, people have like their Ring cameras that literally show like somebody coming up to their door, like stealing a package off their stoop, or just like going to their door trying to get in. Like, it's not invisible. Like, you can see the Ring camera. It's right there. It's like,
No,
a
people
whole
don't even
thing.
care anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people
But
just
I think
don't
it's because you
care.
can't. Like, in a lot of stores these days, if there's a thief,
You can't do anything about it.
I don't know. They walk out and you got to just let them go. And bosses are telling their employees, don't go after them. Like, you hear about employees that will go after and have a tussle with the thief, and then like somebody
Well,
gets
they don't
hurt.
want you to do that, because then, I mean, it's
The
a
thief
safety
can
issue.
sue.
Well, it's that, but it's also a safety issue of the employees that work there. So, like, if
We just need zappers. We need some kind
tase
of
guns,
If you-
tase guns for everybody.
No, like a zapper that if you walk out with stolen merchandise, you just get like almost like
So she
An
wants
electric
everybody
fence
to get
that just-
a microchip implanted in them. So
Oh, that
if you
sounded-
steal something, you get zapped at a store.
Yeah, that's what I
Or
want.
when you come into the store, you have to put on a collar. So that when
Gosh,
you-
could you imagine? Okay, there's actually something to that. Could you imagine if to come into a store
and have to put on a collar?
and if you walked out without paying for things? you could- Although sometimes people have been known to just accidentally, or like I've had the clerks forget to take the security tag
Yeah.
off
I've
of
had
the
it.
clothes.
That would be very unfortunate if the clerk forgot
You
to
get
take off.
zapped.
You walk out and you just get, bzzz, ah!
Well, you know what would happen then? They'd run right to Facebook. I can't believe it. I was at this store and I got zapped because the clerk forgot to take the security tag off.
gave me the
I'm never
worst
going there again. This is
experience.
ridiculous. I'm going to end with this. A second end. I saw a complaint on Facebook because I still go on every now and then. But Paul, I thought you hate Meta. I do. But I want to see when people get married or have a baby or have like, so sometimes I just scan for things.
funsies.
The way people still continue to complain on Facebook. And I saw one and I really wanted to go on there and just comment and go, why? Why are you coming on here and complaining about this?
Yeah.
Rather than going to the business owner, having a conversation with the business that you think wronged you, what do you think coming on here and complaining is going to accomplish? It's gone too far.
I think people just want to go on there to complain so that they can try and just like do an extra little jab at people. Like they just want to kind of like ruin.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do? I have a brand new marketing idea. We need to make a little platform that we take around to busy city areas, whether it's a park area where the conversion of several businesses are, like a highly trafficked, busy area. And we will bring this little platform and we'll just kind of label it like complaints or your local Facebook community. And just, if you have a complaint, please come stand up here and tell all those here what your complaint is. Or, you know, we print off some of these Facebook rants and have people stand and would you just please read this?
Without any context.
Well, I mean,
Just stand there and just read it. And then they're like really confused. And then they're like, oh, that does.
like
why does
in
it
real
sound
life,
like-"
let's have a real life Facebook community group. Like, it's so ridiculous.
It is so ridiculous.
And because it can really, what people don't understand
it's
is this
rage
can-
baiting. It's just rage
But this
bait.
can really impact a business.
It can.
Here's what's unfortunate is these businesses that are working really hard, they're doing all of the things. It's a difficult landscape. They're marketing themselves. They're trying to do the work. They're trying to find the clients and invoice the clients and balance their books and follow guidelines and all of the things. And then you, because you didn't get extra caramel on your caramel macchiato, decide to go into a group and just blast a business.
Yeah.
And really, was that really necessary?
Just go talk to them.
It's just not
If
necessary.
you have a bad experience, just talk to them.
Treat people how you would want to be treated.
Yes, just be a good human. It literally just talk to them because
Because you know what, Tara?
100% of the time they will right the wrong. If it's
Absolutely.
really wrong, they'll right it.
And that's the whole thing with marketing is again, when people are so worried sometimes about going viral and getting enough leads, because it's about relationships, because you can do all of the things and spend thousands of dollars, but then you'll still have people that go on to these places and talk about your business. And I don't know.
I don't know.
I want to leave on a positive.
She
So
wants to leave on a positive.
we're gonna celebrate the positive and no, I forget what the song is.
I
Anywho,
thought you were going to sing Bare Necessities.
bare necessities, a
simple bare necessities.
I want you to go and take a look at your business. Take a look at your client experience. So if you have a brick and mortar, if you have a physical building, I want you to have somebody you know, get someone you know, or I don't know, walk out on the street and grab a stranger. Totally up to you. Just grab them nicely. And have them come into your
Just don't
place
grab them,
of
just
business.
ask them.
Just grab, hey, you. And have them walk through to really evaluate. Don't get your marketing person. Don't get the company, your interior designer, because they're going to say everything's great. Get a rando person to tell you what the experience is. And if you are like a consultant, a coach, someone who doesn't have an office space or a physical space, find out what the experience is like for people that are meeting with you and working with you so that you can curate an aesthetic for your clientele as well. That
True dat.
fits along with that. And as always, if you have questions and you're not sure, call me or Tara. We'll come do a walkthrough for you. We'll kind of come let you know.
Especially if there's snacks.
Always if there's snacks. So now this was not the topic at all I had for the beginning of season 3, but this is actually a really great kickoff for season 3 because moving forward in marketing, branding, and all of the things, even networking, because how you network is part of your brand, how you show up, how you, all of the things. So we're going to get into that and a whole lot more in this season 3. And we might have some special guests from time to time when people have us come on out. We have some good stuff. If you're listening right now, you have no idea why I sound like I'm skipping, but Tara's doing weird hand motions. It's part of her massage parlor training. So with that, I'm going to sign off and go see what our studio smells like, tastes like, and sounds like. So until next time when we come back with... Oh, wait. Now, are these episodes numbered?
It'll be season 3.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
So until we come back with episode 2, season 3, episode 2, I am one of your royally unhinged co-hosts, people, like Princess Paula. I was trying to think of what, okay, it's royally unhinged. I'm a co-host. We're a podcast. And this one, who are you, lady?
I'm Tara B.
And together, the two of us are Royally Unhinged. Season 3. Thanks for hanging out, folks.
Really
now
hard
go
to get
smell
through.
something.
Now, where's Dumbledore?
Oh, where's Dumbledore? Cindy!
Cindy!
Where is Dumbledore? Oh, pray tell. What's that? Ooh. Ooh. There he is.
I will be told if that one was found or not. Right away.
Immediately.
Immediately.